Has your baby finally started giving you longer stretches of sleep at night and you think, hey, they're finally sleeping better, I can start sleeping better too, and then bam, the 4-month sleep regression shows up. If you want the truth about the 4-month sleep regression, then stay tuned for this video. The cold hard truth about the 4-month sleep regression is that it's not a regression. It is a progression. And it's a progression in the sense that your child's sleep is changing for the rest of their lives. Your child's sleep patterns are becoming more adult-like, and the way that they sleep after 4 months old is the way they're going to sleep forever. So, you know exactly what I'm going to say next. This is a perfect time for sleep training. But first, let's talk about the signs of a true regression. Now, with any sleep regression, whether it's the 4-month sleep regression, the 8-month, the 12-month, 24-month, with all of these sleep regressions, you are going to see consistent sleep struggles throughout the day and at night. That might mean that you're having early morning wake-ups, you might be having nap strikes, short naps, no nap at all, struggling at bedtime, waking up in the middle of the night. All of these things are going to contribute to an actual sleep regression. If it's just one thing here and there and it's not consistent, then it's not a sleep regression. But when those things are happening, it sucks, yes, but the good news is that it's not going to last forever. Sleep regressions are generally only a few weeks long. But here's what you need to do when it comes to the 4-month sleep regression. Now, before I even get into the tips, I want you to go to the description box and download my free baby sleep guide. This is going to help you so much when it comes to your baby's sleep. This is going to help you lay the foundation that we're going to talk about right now in PDF form that you can print out and share with family members. The first thing you want to do at this 4-month sleep regression is check your child's wake windows. Are they staying awake for an appropriate amount of time in between sleep? You also want to make sure that your child is in an appropriate sleep environment. Now, up until this 4-month sleep regression, it's really easy to have a baby who can sleep on the go. A baby who can really sleep anywhere. In the car seat, transfer when you get home, sleep in the crib, sleep in the swing, sleep wherever. But once they hit the 4-month sleep regression, that changes. So you need to make sure that your baby is sleeping alone, on their back, and in the crib. And those are the ABCs of sleep if you're unfamiliar with them. But you also need to make sure that your child is in a blacked out environment. It needs to be pitch black. You also need to make sure that you have white noise on, especially during the day when it comes to naps, and there are other noises around your house. So make sure you have the white noise on. This is a perfect time to revisit your bedtime routine. If you don't have a very consistent routine, now is the time to put one in place. You really should be doing a bedtime routine from like day 1, but it's not going to make or break your child's sleep habits. At this point right now, you need to make sure that you are doing the same exact thing in the same exact order every single night before bed. Your bedtime routine is going to help set your child's circadian rhythm so that when it is bedtime and you're starting the bedtime routine, your child's body automatically starts producing melatonin and they know that it's time to sleep and they're already getting sleepy when you start your bedtime routine. Now, when it comes to actual sleep training, once you put your baby down in the crib while they're calm but awake, you need to pick a sleep training method and stick to it. Don't flip-flop through different methods. Don't give up a half hour into sleep training on night 1 because children need repetition. You need to stick to any expectations when it comes to falling asleep and sleeping through the night. So your child needs to get the same message all night long, all day long, every time it's time to sleep. With the exception of naps at this age, there are other videos on my channel that talk about naps, especially when your children get older. But at this age, let's just focus on bedtime and middle of the night. If you're struggling to come up with a plan or a sleep training method that works for your baby, based on your baby's age, temperament, your parenting style, the baby's milestones that they've met so far. If you're struggling with any of that and choosing a sleep training method, this is exactly what I do in my one-to-one consultations. I will do a full comprehensive sleep assessment, assessing everything that I need in order to create a customized sleep plan for your family. We'll go over the plan together in a 1-hour consultation, and then you will have 2 to 3 weeks of support time with sleep log tracking every single day and unlimited email support. So if you want that help and you need the professional advice, then click the link in the description box. Check out my sleep packages and set up a free call so we can make sure that we are a good fit to work together. 4 months is the best time to sleep train your baby at bedtime. And then by the time they get a little bit older, when they're 6 months old, they're going to have those independent sleep skills at bedtime for the past few months. So then naps are naturally going to improve. It is important to know, especially when you're going through sleep training and the 4-month sleep regression, that naps are going to be inconsistent. Your baby can fall asleep independently, but some days they may take a 2-hour nap and some days they may take a 20-minute nap. And this is all normal. So right now, I really want you to focus on independent sleep at bedtime and through the night, and only feeding your baby when the pediatrician says that your baby needs a feeding. Again, make sure that you reach out and ask for help if you need it, because I am always here to support you through your baby's sleep journey. If you're looking for more sleep training advice on my YouTube channel, click this playlist over here and click this button to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss a video. And keep blooming. Mwah!